I'm ready to proceed by Mr. Hensley.
Item number one then is Mark Hensley. Mr. Hensley, if you're present by Zoom, please unmute your microphone, state your name and date of birth.
Mark Hensley, 11/6/1974.
Okay, this case is set for trial on May 5th, and it's on today for status conference. State's perspective on the status.
Your Honor, I did provide Mr. Ramsdale with a joint status report. We both signed it. The state is ready for trial. Yes, we are ready for trial, Your Honor. Our witnesses are ready. I did talk to Mr. Ramsdale yesterday. He's wanting to continue the trial date. We do also have a supervised release violation that was just hit last Friday from Mr. Hensley, some new allegations in Nevada.
Okay, did you have a motion to continue?
I did. It was filed, but I do have the original here as well. It should have been filed. If it wasn't, I apologize. I have the original. I need more time, Your Honor, on this case. There's some issues regarding Mr. Hensley's mental health that would have come up. Mr. Hensley also has some various legal obligations that he's tending to in Nevada that are important to him, very much so. In order to get the proper evaluations done, it's going to take some time, and I'm still hoping to get through the prior trial on the matter and take what I learned from the new mental health evaluations that I'm getting and couple that with what was presented in the previous trial to move forward. So I'm going to need some time. I'm asking that we set trial on September 8th, which is the Monday after Labor Day, and have a readiness, and we can even set status if the court would like in August to make sure that we're on track. And I understand the state's probably going to need to talk to its complaining witness to make sure that those dates work for him, and I can work around that as well.
Okay, so is your client signing a waiver of speedy trial?
No, I was not able to get that, but I would not be able to provide effective assistance counsel, so I am moving the state v. Canada.
All right, you understand, Mr. Hensley, that your attorney is requesting to continue your trial, and that if I grant his request on a good cause basis, that any time between your old trial date and your new trial date will be excluded from speedy trial calculation?
Well, I guess I understand that now. This is the first hearing of that, but it is what it is, Your Honor.
Okay, well, I'm also surprised that we have to have 3 or 4 or 5 sets for a trial that's already been completely done. So we have a record of what everybody has to say. So when is this evaluation you're talking about?
It has not been set at this time, Your Honor. I'm still looking for somebody. Mr. Hensley, as the court may be familiar with, has a personality that often, I think, rubs some folks wrong, and he has apparently made himself unwelcome at certain places. So I'm still looking, and as soon as I have that, I will assess the information I get, and if I'm going to be calling that person, the evaluator as a witness, I will then provide that notice to the state and CV and statements.
So is this a evaluation for insanity, diminished capacity? What is it?
Mute that, please.
Most likely diminished capacity, Your Honor. He has been previously seen, but I'm not at this time asking to have the court enter 1077. He's been found competent previously on this matter. It's more of a diminished capacity.
Okay, well, based on the request, I'm going to allow a continuance to see if you want to scope out this defense. I'm going to put it on September 8th.
Judge, I'm sorry, I don't like that date at all. It's right after the holiday. I have not checked with my victim.
Well, then I guess we'll have to come back on Thursday. Mr. Hensley, you'll need to come back on Thursday at 9 o'clock to give everybody a chance to talk with their 4 witnesses to see what date is available and have a realistic expectation of when this thing is going to proceed.
So from what I understood that you just said, Your Honor.
Reviews to make sure that if you don't get somebody or you get somebody, they do a report, they get it soon enough so we can go from there. I'm not going to keep putting it off for months and then everybody come in and say, oh, we still got a whole bunch of stuff we need to do.
Hey, Your Honor,
So,
I need to...
Back on Thursday. Yes, Mr. Hensley?
So on that, the appeal that I had to put in for myself was due to, not properly being represented in that original trial. Mental health is the biggest concern of this, and you guys found me incompetent and ordered me up to Western prior to that trial. My mental health was not taken into account, so it needs to be properly assessed before we move forward with the next trial. I would respectfully request that you take this very serious, because this has been a 10-year, 1-decade problem with Clark County and myself, because they don't know how to deal with my condition. So please just allow a fair trial and a proper assessment.
I am trying to allow a fair trial and a proper assessment. What I'm not willing to do is just set it over for 5 or 6 months and have people come back and tell me they still don't have the tools they need to make a proper assessment.
We're traveling at the speed of your bureaucracy, not mine.
Have you back here to see what witnesses you have and when they're available, and then we'll set regular reviews to make sure the assessment gets done.
Respect.
So
Thank you, Your Honor.
17th, 9 o'clock.
Yes, Your Honor. Thank you.
Thank you, Your Honor.
We can go to number 28, Rodriguez.
All right. Well, I think he'll be fair. We'll see.